So, question 32 is about Helen, funnily enough, and basically she scanned in her handwriting, and when she looks at it, see if you can see it, it's kind of jagged. Okay, so she wants to alter the scanner settings to make sure it's not as rough. So what you can do, if you actually increase the resolution, that just means the pixels get smaller. This means all these curves and lines are a wee bit smoother. So if you increase the resolution, you've got more pixels per square inch, so the pixels are having to be smaller. And that's how you, so that's before big pixels, after small pixels. So you increase resolution just means the pixels are smaller and the curves are a wee bit smoother. And then name one software technique. Okay, so that's a hardware technique in terms of you're changing some altings in the scanner. But there's an actual software technique used to do that, okay? And that's something known as anti-aliasing. So what you've got here is you've got, this basically uses intermediate shades between the two colours. So you've got black and white here. Now, if I had a pencil at hand, that's what I'm trying to get. Right, so it goes, the contrast between black and white is easy to see. But if I start putting shades of grey here, and then lighter shades, what will happen is it kind of blends in, so there's a wee gradient. And obviously this is done very zoomed in, but if it's actually done in a picture, you actually don't see the contrast as much, so you'll see it fades in. So basically these are the intermediate shades, so it's really, they look at the two different contrasting colours and try and create a gradient between one colour and another, and that gives an impression of it's smooth. And you do that in art, you might draw a line to make it smoother, you might rub it and it kind of blends into the background. Okay, and look at here, we've got the picture there, and straight away you'll think white background, and then they're just asking you explain why saving the JPEG has resulted in this, and you're hopefully thinking, well, that means it's not transparent, and we know that JPEG does not support transparency. And the next question from that is, well, what one does? So GIF does, PNG, so when you use Fireworks, you need to save things as PNG. That's the main one that you're normally used to. So GIF, if you saved it as GIF, all that would disappear, right? If we then look at name, Helen would like to animate our image, name a file format suitable for storing animations, okay? So GIF, you can actually store it in PNG as well, so well, that's correct. Don't know why I'm rubbing it out. Right, but certainly GIF is good for animations and it's good for transparency. So that's actually the answer to D. Right, so I just invented the question the last time. So GIF supports transparency, but D's asking what supports animation. GIF does, PNG does as well. Okay. And digital cameras have a CCD. Okay, so the differences are, well, with a digital camera, right, they're stored as a grid, right, so they're stored as a grid of all these CCDs. And with a scanner, it's the width of the actual scanner, and then you'll have your lights as well. So it reflects off the paper, and then the reflected light gets translated into electrical signal by the CCD. So they're linear and they're in the grid. So you might see the grid as array and you might see that as linear. Okay, but that's the differences. They both do the same things. And she now wants to have her own font of her handwriting, okay, as you do. Right, fonts can be stored, vector graphics. Remember your alphabet, so you're wanting to explain why vector would be preferable to a bitmap with this. Remember, vector graphics, you can store in one file as many objects as you want, so each object could effectively be shapes that make up each letter in the alphabet, and that could be in one file. But with bitmap, you'd actually have to store them as separate images. Okay, so it's actually easier storing them as vector because in the one file you've got all these different letters of the alphabet. So it says here, easier that all necessary files are stored together in a single file. So this could be all these individual letters saved as bitmaps, but this could be one vector file with all these different objects saved. Okay. And then it says, explain one reason why some fonts might be stored in bitmap file format. Now, vector graphics generally are small file sizes, but if you've got a very small vector graphic made up of a lot of objects, the file size gets a lot bigger, right? So that could actually end up having a very small image in vector being a bigger file size in bitmap, because it's just saving so many actual vector properties of the objects, and essentially any vector graphic, for it to be displayed onto the screen, is actually turned into bitmap. So for display, vectors need to be converted into bitmap, and complex vectors have large file sizes. Okay, so that's the end of that question. So that's 32 done.